Hi ho way! Happy Monday! Happy Easter after Monday. Uh we're doing something different today. We're playing KoboldAI. We're switching it up. Thank you, Anime, for the redemption. Uh we're playing the Janeway 13 billion parameter model. It'll be different, but same but different, so and you could play Cobalt AI for free. So there you go. And just an alternate. We're changing it up. Thanks to Hank for giving me a link to their 13 billion model. I was just going to play their 6 billion model, but yeah, trying it out. So I'm excited to see the differences. But first, let's get into some stories.
Get ready for story one.
Poll for story one coming up right now. What story do you want to see on this new adventure? Oh, we got one for story B. So story A is Dave, a guy doing an internship in 2085. Then we got Graham Whitaker, a millionaire playboy, and Sir Hugh Thomas, a physician to the British royal family. Huh. Okay. So Graham Whitaker off to an early lead. I did. Yeah, it was nice. Had dinner with the family. Had dinner with Ellen's family. It was nice. Lots to eat. Looks like B is dominating with one vote. Anybody could come in and even it out, but and B wins. There we go. B wins. This prompt is by Biz. Thank you, Biz. What's up? Sure, why not? All right, here we go. You are Graham Whitaker, a millionaire playboy with a shameful dark secret. One of your toes is vestigial and it makes you highly insecure. Okay. I guess that's one of your toes is vestigial and makes you highly insecure. Like, hey, what's up, Kyril? It's the heat of summer and a group of your friends decide to take a surfing trip to the beach. This is KoboldAI, Cairo. We're changing it up today.
At first you're excited, but then you realize that they're all better surfers than you. You're not even sure if you can stand up on a board. But as the day wears on, you get more and more confident in yourself. You finally stand up on your board and ride the waves. But when you get back to shore, your friends are waiting for you.
Yeah, the interface looks extra weird because I have it zoomed in to try to fit, and it's still, the text is very small. I'm looking at the screen right now. I apologize. I'll work on it for next time. I don't know what that means, Cairo, but yeah. Okay. Here we go. I have to look up what vestigial means. I think it's like an extra toe, right? Vestigial. Forming a very small remnant of something that was once much larger. Oh, so it's like a tiny toe? Okay. Control plus mouse wheel missing. Oh, wait. Oh. But then it gets too... Look at that. Yeah, see? If I could, like, zoom in to just... Oh, man.
You are Graham Whitaker,
No,
a millionaire playboy with a shameful...
All right. I'll work on it for next time. I'll make the font size really big. Actually...
You didn't say the magic word.
You put on Corey from AiPD's slick tuxedo and confuse everyone at the beach. We're very self-conscious if we have a tuxedo. What's up, Chunktoberfest?
They think you're a celebrity from Hollywood and they're all starstruck by you. The next morning you wake up to a knock on your door. It's the police. The FBI has been watching you for weeks now. They've found your secret toe and they want to talk to you about it. You tell them everything.
Toe! Oh no! The FBI is looking for my vestigial toe. What the hell? Okay, this is actually I wish there was a font setting for. Hold on, let's do some hacking. Let me do some hacking of the font, and let me do. Hold on, game text, font size. There we go, much better. Is that better? I think that's a little bit better. Man, slow day at the FBI. Yeah, what did they... Oh. Your friends ask you questions. Or, yeah. The FBI grills you about your toe. And you try to change the subject by saying, look at all those ducks climbing ladders. Let's chase them and start a duck zoo.
But the FBI isn't having any of it.
Oh.
They know you're lying. They know you don't have a secret toe. And they're going to arrest you. Chapter 2. You're in front of a judge who says, Mr. Whitaker, I have heard enough. You are guilty of fraud, grand theft, and attempted murder.
What? What? It wasn't me. There's another guy with a vestigial toe. We have your vestigial toe on camera. Nobody else has a toe like that. Please don't even try to find somebody with a toe that looks like that because it's needle in a haystack. It wasn't me. It was the one-toed man.
I sailed away to China. What does that mean?
Wow, Kyril, you were breaking out all the... This story is pretty much written by Kyril, I guess. Trumped up charges, exactly. You throw down a grenade. Hold on. You throw down a grenade that can turn itself invisible. And then we'll go to tattooing.
It blows up right before the judge's eyes.
What?
He drops dead. Your lawyer comes
I
out and
killed the
tells you what
judge?
happened. She says, I'm afraid we have no choice. We must appeal this case to the Supreme Court.
Oh, boy.
A few days later, you're sitting in front of the Supreme Court. Your lawyer hands over a file and says, this is the evidence against Mr.
Well, it's Mr. A woman who can really enlarge your text.
The justices look at the file and shake their heads. One of them says, that's ridiculous. There's no such thing as an enlarged text. Another justice says, what about the woman who can make herself appear to be anywhere she wants? The other justices say, that's impossible. No one could do that.
Ah, okay. The Supreme Court cannot decide on the matter and escalates this matter to the Royal Court of Tattooing. No man could do it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
1 month later, you're in front of the Royal Court of Tatooine. Your lawyer hands over a file and says, "This is the evidence against Mr. Whitaker. His secret toe is real." The court looks at the file and shakes its head. One of the justices says, "There's no such thing as a secret toe."
Then what do you call this? What do you call? It didn't loop necessarily. They just came to the same conclusion. Please make it introduce a Star Wars character. Hey, if you got the points, Cairo. And then I'll use your stand here.
Another says, "What about the woman who can shrink to the size of a mouse?" That's not possible either. The Supreme Court cannot decide on the matter and escalates this matter to the Imperial Court of Naboo. 1 week later, you're in front of the Imperial Court of Naboo. Your lawyer hands over a file and says,
boy, here
"This
we
is
go
the evidence
again."
against Mr.
Yeah. Man, this court is going all over the galaxy. No, we're breaking the loop there. You look at the judge. You look at the judge for this case, and your face goes white with fear. It is Lord Vader, and he has a record of 100% conviction rate against defendants.
Hello!
Oh, here we go. Hell yeah.
The court looks at the file and says, "We have reviewed your file and there is no evidence that Mr. Whitaker has a secret toe.
Oh my god.
Therefore, we find him innocent."
They can't find
Lord
it.
Vader glares at you and says, "There is still the matter of the missing droids." "Oh," you say. "Yes, well."
These aren't the toes you're looking for. All right, here we go. Judge Dredd. He wants his droids back. Vader, okay. We did it, though. We did it. It's 99% conviction rate now for you, Lord Vader. I bested you. This isn't the conviction you're looking for. Exactly, yeah. All right. Lord Vader sues you. And the matter is taken before Judge Dredd, the highest judge in the universe. Really, it should be illegal to sue someone this much. You know what? I haven't played with it in a long time, Kyril. I'm impressed. Yeah, I'm having fun with it.
Judge Dredd says, "It seems clear to me that Mr. Whitaker is guilty of stealing several droids from the Death Star and using them to commit acts of terrorism. As such, he deserves to die. The court finds you guilty and sentences you to death by firing squad."
I didn't do it. I just have a weird toe. I just have a secret toe. But now I can't tell them I just have a weird toe because them not being able to find it, it's so secret, got me out of getting killed by Lord Vader. So I'm stuck between a rock and a dead place. Cut his dreadlocks. Dredd don't play. I hope he doesn't shoot your secret toe off. Yeah, I hope so neither. You have to prove your innocence. And so, you show the court your toe, your vestigial toe. It isn't a secret anymore. It's real and it's small. But it's there. You pull out a tiny gun from your tiny toe. Yeah, there we go.
The court is stunned. It takes 5 minutes to figure out what to do.
5
Finally,
minutes?
the
They're not
Chief
that
Justice
stunned.
steps forward and says, "We cannot allow this man to die. We must send him to the Jedi Council for trial.
Oh, come
You're sent to the
on.
Jedi Council." After 3 days of questioning, the council decides that you didn't steal the droids or use them to commit terrorism.
Woo! All right, another child. Yeah, but I don't know. That seemed to be gonna be a bad one. Yeah. Yoda senses great power in your small toe and makes your foot a Jedi. I don't know how that works. Your Jedi training arc begins. Yeah.
He gives you the name Luke Skywalker and says, "May the Force be with you, young
Oh,
Skywalker."
thanks.
You're walking home from school when you see Darth Vader coming towards
Oh, not this
you. You
guy.
hide behind a tree because you know he's looking for you. He asks you where you've been and you lie. "I was at the library studying for my finals," you say.
This story is I do feel like novel AI stays on track a little bit more, but this is I'm loving how wild this is. I don't know any of these settings. This is all whatever the default is. Is Vader Judge also your toes dad? What? What? Vader doesn't believe you and picks a fight with you. Sorry.
You dodge his lightsaber and run away. When you get home, you call your mom and say, "Mom, I've been kidnapped by a troll and I need your help." She's very upset and rushes to your rescue. She calls the police and they arrive promptly. They ask where Darth Vader is and you point him out.
There we go. You watch as your mom spanks Darth Vader. Cool, Mom.
Then she says, "Now go to your room until you can behave yourself."
Me?
You walk into your bedroom and sit down on your bed. Then you hear your mom scream, "Oh no!" You run out of your room and see Darth Vader choking your mom. Then he throws her across the room and says, "And I'll kill anyone else who tries to help you."
What? Dun, 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 dun. You whip off.
Power up.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you level up and gain the following Jedi powers. What can't you call a blind Force user a Jedi? I don't know about that one. You level up and gain the following Jedi powers. I wanted to say mom defense powers, but I don't think that would. Whoa.
You can change the color of your skin to match any color you want.
Okay.
You can make your hair grow twice as fast as normal. You can make your clothes fall off your body. You can
always
shoot
do that
lightning
one.
bolts out of your fingertips. You can shoot laser beams out of your eyes.
Whoa.
You can speak to animals. You can breathe underwater. You can fly.
Well, what's gonna help us right now? It's definitely not the hair growing. Definitely not the Rachel Dolezal power. Definitely not getting naked. Getting naked might be confusing. It might buy us some time. Lightning bolts could help. You subdue Vader with your lightning bolts and laser beams, which are highly effective against his life support suit. Does KoboldAI have TTS? No, I'm using my custom-made Chrome extension for that, Cairo.
You take off his helmet and find that he's really just a little kid. He's 4 years old and his name is Luke. You say, Luke. What are you doing here? Luke says, I'm here to save you. You say, no you're not. This is all a dream. Luke says, no, it's real.
No, you really just killed the 4-year-old. Yeah, no, this is real. You know what? You know, in my universe, 4-year-olds can't pick up my mom and choke her to the... Sorry, Kyril, there is no... It's limited now. It's only English voices for now. I had to change a lot of things because Chrome is being weird with their extension policy. Yeah, I've gotten rid of the voices. The voices are locked for right now. You realize you have just severely injured a 4-year-old. But I was defending my mother.
You should feel bad. You say, fine. Whatever. You wake up and realize that you were dreaming. You're walking through the forest when you spot a group of stormtroopers. You recognize one of them as your cousin R2-D2. You shout, R2-D2. How did you get here?
I've never seen it spelled like that. This has more twist on a pretzel and a tornado. Yeah, this is very twisted. Yeah, let me see if I can change to a different... There's no Emily, unfortunately. I'll leave it at F. I will restore Emily's capabilities. Part droid, yeah. I think that's a good place to end it. We think we're dreaming, but no, we really just severely injured the 4-year-old, so. Moving on to story 2. I say good start to the night for KoboldAI.
You might find yourself reading story 2 and ask yourself, how did I get here?
Poll going up for story 2. What story do you want to see? New story on the board is Tired Dreamerson, a guy who often falls asleep at the wrong time. Here we go. And poll's up right now. A and C off to an early start. Tied 1-1. Oh, A is taking the lead. B evening it out. Lots of votes for this one. English C, I paid 100 points. For what? You paid no points. You paid to highlight a message, Kyril. That's not a thing. Looks like A's got it in the bag unless someone's got secret votes. Prostitutes take pay up front. Exactly. Federico's got it. And A has won. A is by... Sure, why not? Thank you, sure. You are Dave. A guy doing an internship in 2085. While cleaning the lab one night, you get bored and decide to stick your boner in the cloner.
You start to feel something, but it's not quite right.
Uh-oh.
The next day, you're at work when your boss says that he has some bad news. The lab is being shut down. All of you will be laid off. Dave felt his heart sink. He sat there, stunned. But I just got here, he shouted.
But why? Well, someone stuck their boner in the cloner, and now we got $80 million worth of someone's penis, but I don't think we'll ever be able to know who's, unless everybody whips their dick out, and I can't ask that as a lab tech. So, I guess we're just filing for bankruptcy unless someone comes forward and, says it. Thank you, Cairo. You ask why the lab is being shut down, even though you suspect it is your fault. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment.
Your boss explains that the company lost a lot of money in the
Thank
last few years due to the rise of synthetic drugs. They thought they could make up for it by cloning humans, but the market isn't ready yet. They made this place so fancy, said Dave. I can't believe they're closing it. What am I
Okay.
going to do?
I don't have to say anything. I don't. The company was going to go bankrupt anyway. They made a bunch of poor. They're more scientists than businessmen. Okay, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. I cloned my boner, and the boner cloner. The press comes to check out the lab before it closes down and notices the cloner is filled with boners. This makes national news, and people around the world want their boners cloned. You have saved the lab and started a new boner cloner business, which you call. I mean, boner cloner is a pretty great name. Can I do a David Schwimmer impression? That's not the first time I've heard I look like David Schwimmer, too.
Boner Clone Inc. We've been working
Okay.
on a new type
Simple.
of cloner, said your boss. It's called the Boner Cloner 2000, and it'll allow you to clone a boner anywhere you want.
Oh, convenient.
This means you could clone a boner on top of Mount Everest or under the sea. You sell out your stock immediately and buy a boat.
We don't even have the damn thing built, and already we've sold out. Oh boy. I can picture. If someone, I would love to see that infomercial. You can even clone a boner on Mount Everest, and then someone on Mount Everest holding a boner cloner, making a boner. It's like the hover around commercial, except you're holding a boner on the top of Mount Everest. So in a way, it's not like the hover around commercial at all. But it doesn't make any sense either. Why the hover around? You could go to the Grand Canyon. Sounds like a typical tech thing to do. Yeah, tech dude. Yeah, you buy a boat with your boner money. You name the boat. The SS Boner Cloner. Yeah, there we go.
Boner clone and sail across the ocean to Antarctica.
Weird.
There is no
locations,
land
take
on
your
this
boat.
side of the Earth, and you need a place to test your new cloner.
Oh.
You figure Antarctica would be the perfect place because there aren't any people there. You walk into a cave and find a boner inside. It looks like it was pulled from a glacier. You know what to do.
Okay, I'm very happy to be testing out KoboldAI. This is the chaos energy that Clover Edition had. This is I don't know if it's the prompt or the story. Whoa, Federico, cool blades. Holy shit. You know what to do, Jason. What does a thing a boner is? Now I'm confused. Yeah. You clone a caveman boner. And are shocked when ...
The caveman boner starts talking. Who are you? Asked the caveman boner.
Oh my god.
You introduce yourself as Dave, the owner of Boner Clone Inc. The caveman boner tells you that his name is Ted.
Ted?
He then asks if you are the man who stole his boner. You say yes and explain that you needed a sample to improve the cloner.
I didn't steal it. It was sitting in ice in Antarctica. I have not, Kyle. I'm waiting until I play more Hypnospace to discover them naturally. So, but I assume they are also great. Okay, lot to unpack here. A caveman with the name Ted? That's Ted. Is that old of a name? I had no idea. He seems to be able to talk through his boner. Weird. Maybe that's a caveman feature. You know, I'm not familiar with caveman DNA or anatomy, but I thought it was pretty similar to human. You know, talking penis. Yep. You know, you learn something new every day. I didn't think the caveman had talking penises, but here we go. We're proving it right off the bat. That was the case. The boner clone is an insight into our history too, I guess, in a way. Maybe we could ask Ted what he knows. Just AiPD things. Yeah, exactly. Yes, good luck, Cairo. I mean, the worst thing that could happen is root canal, right? And even that's like, they put you out for most of it. Ted tells you all about ancient times. Come on, Ted, give us the news. What was it like to be a caveman?
He tells you about how he used to live in a village with other cavemen.
Makes sense?
One day, a group of scientists came to his village and
That's
gave him
odd.
a new kind of food. He loved it so much that he decided to go to the city to see if he could find more. That's when he lost his boner. Ted tells you that he never found another boner after that.
Okay. Yeah, now you know, at first I was like, maybe the AI knows and it's just keeping the boner terminology. Now I'm starting to wonder if it knows it's kind of in there. Okay, so one, scientists came to visit the caveman, so that's something new. Maybe like ancient aliens or something, or were cavemen just living along scientists? You tell Ted that if he never lost his boner, they wouldn't be talking now. You tell Ted the world would love to hear what he says. You bring Ted back to America, and he gives a long speech on national television. And now we'll lean in for a kiss.
My name is Ted. I'm a caveman. I'm over 100,000 years old and I'm still alive. I went to the city once and I lost my boner. I never found another one. But I'm glad I did. Because without my boner, I never would have met Dave and become friends.
Oh, okay, that's nice. Well, and then here we go. Well, friends can give a little friendly peck, you know? You lean in for a kiss with Ted. This might be too far, but you don't know how too far is until you go there.
He kisses you back, but his
Okay.
lips don't feel like yours. It feels like someone else's mouth. It's weird. You pull away and look at Ted. His face is covered in blood. Then you realize that his boner is missing. You scream and run out of the room. You run outside and try to get help, but everyone is dead. Everyone except you. Why?
Oh my God! Ted, no! You realize Ted is attempting to take over your body and killed everyone that might try to stop him. You hear Ted's voice in your mind say, feels like someone else's mouth, yeah.
Now you will die as well. Ted takes control of your body and begins to kill everyone.
Oh!
The police arrive and shoot Ted. He falls to the ground, but continues to fight. The cops start shooting again, but Ted gets up and grabs a gun. He points it at the cop and shoots him in the head.
I like to think that Ted's like sticking out of our mouth. He's like, nobody move! I'm gonna kill this guy! I'm gonna kill him! It's on HBO Max now, Cairo. It just came out today. But anime had some harsh words to say against the new Batman. I think Robert Pattinson would do good, but I have not seen it yet, so maybe I'll watch it tonight after the stream. I only have Disney. Well, there you go. It's cheaper than renting it, so you could just pay for HBO Max for a month, and then you'll have the new Batman. So there you go. You realize what you have to do. You use the boner cloner to create an army, a personal army of your boner to fight Ted. Go, my boners, fight!
You send them to attack Ted. They smash through his defenses and beat him to death.
Great.
A crowd gathers and cheers.
I don't want you to
tell
see
them
this.
to get rid of Ted's body. They bury it deep underground. You stand on the mound of dirt and tell the crowd that you will continue to work hard to keep the world safe from terrorists. After the funeral, Dave goes home.
These are definitely the weirdest stories to imagine. Yeah. I was scared Ted was going to beat those boners off. Me too, Chonktober. Well, I guess we won. You realize the danger of cloning boners and decide that humanity is not yet ready for boner cloning technology. You burn all you set fire to the lab and all of your prototypes.
When you wake up the next morning, you begin to cry. You think about all of the time you spent trying to clone a boner and the many people who died along the way.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
You think about the caveman
I've
boner
learned
you
a
almost
lesson.
kissed, but couldn't because it wasn't your boner. You wonder what happened to it. Maybe it got lost during the battle.
You know, history's written by the winners. So, in the history books, we never kissed that caveman boner. No, did not do it. Nope, definitely did not become infested and kill a bunch of cops. Nope, didn't do it. I did not do it. No, that's not how I remember it. I'm the only living person to remember, so... yeah, no, it was kind of like Ted did it all and I defeated them. So why are you asking so much about the details? You weren't there. I just can't remember, okay? Leave me alone. Leave Dave alone. I think that's a good place to end it, I guess. We defeated Ted. We got rid of the technology that's clearly we're not ready. We're gonna wrap up story 2. Yeah, there we go. There. I think we're good with that. Moving on to story 3.
It's the last story of the night, story 3.
Oh, it's a little over, but prompt C is old. So, poll going up for story 3 right now. Hold on. A, B, and C. Here you go, and go for it. Whew. Some fun-ass stories. Set up for a sequel? As always, yes. A and C tied at 1. Off to the races. It's anybody's game. Did we have a Penguin Corey in the AiPD lore? I don't think so. There might have been. There's so many stories that I forget. You could search the site and see if there's Penguin Corey. Wow, this is it's tied. A and C are still tied. Anybody come inside? Yeah, if you vote right now, you'll probably break the tie. Oh, nope, too late. Poor Braxton. Well, here we go. A and C tied. Older prompt wins. Older prompt is C by Hubble Bubble. Thank you, Hubble Bubble, for your prompt. You are Sir Hugh Thomas, physician to the British royal family. You are one of the few people in the world that knows the dark truth behind Queen Elizabeth's longevity. You know the truth of her immortality is ... AICU, yeah.
Due to a blood transfusion from Charles Xavier.
What?
Yes, first said, but what? I shook my head. That was decades ago, and it was before she became an immortal vampire. She's been alive for centuries now. It doesn't matter. The point is you have knowledge of the X-Men.
It seems a lot more like comic book. Like, I don't know. These stories seem more... It seems like a lot of superheroes and stuff are coming into the play here. Instantly putting us into X-Men first, yeah. Well, there you go. X-Men are real, and Queen Elizabeth has Charles Xavier blood. It's because of Charles. It's also because she's an immortal vampire, yeah. Which is an AI? Is it the immortal vampire thing, or is it X-Men DNA just a sprinkle on top there? Well, you know what the Queen...
You didn't say the magic word.
Oh, okay. You know what the Queen is capable of, and you discreetly hide the test results. Or you then say, tell me something I don't know.
And what does that mean? It means you will not be able to lie to me. Tell me something about the X-Men that no one else knows. No one knows that the Queen is an immortal vampire?
Oh, we just blew
That's
it.
just silly. No, it isn't.
Oh my God, we are such a bad doctor. What happened to the, keeping it confidential, patient-doctor confidentiality? We literally blew our biggest patient secret ever by just the Queen's an Immortal Vampire. Oh shit. Oh, I'm gonna lose my doctor license and probably be killed by the Queen. I think this is extenuating circumstances. That's a HIPAA violation. Yep, that's a HIPAA violation. You realize this is a HIPAA violation. But you know your life is in danger and that you can confide in your best friend and rival doctor, Dr. Acula.
Jean Grey, you tell her all about the Queen's immunity,
Oh.
and how you hid the test results and why. In return, she gives you some rather incriminating information about the Queen's relationship with Professor Xavier.
Oh, okay.
What kind of information? She tells you that the Queen was his lover during World War II when he was hiding out in England.
What? Does do no harm apply if the patient is a vampire? Good point, Owl. And also, what's up, Owl? Okay. Let's see. Again, laying it on thick. The Queen and Charles Xavier had a romantic relationship in England during World War II? Yeah, so Charles blew the Queen's back out. Yeah, something happened. I gotta next this. This is too crazy.
They met at Oxford University, where the professor was teaching, and they
Okay.
fell in love.
Okay.
He was married to a woman
Not
named
okay,
Emma
but-
Frost at the time, but he left her for the Queen. That's ridiculous. It isn't. It happened. It is documented. And it explains the reason for the Queen's immortality.
I love that line of like, it isn't. That's ridiculous. It isn't. It happened. It's documented. Anytime someone lies to me, I'm gonna say that it isn't. It isn't a lie. It happened. It is documented. All right. Well, where's the documents? Somewhere. Why do you have a wall of posters behind you? Some of these are Ellen's show posters. Amoeba Music, yeah. We got that in Kyoto. We got some inspiring letters. Yeah, it's just, yeah. The AI is really set on Immortal Vampires and X-Men right now. You tell Jean Grey that we have to do something about the Queen. And Jean Grey tells you the only way to kill an immortal vampire is to ... stake it through the heart. Stake it through the heart. Oh.
Burn its heart out.
Well, that works
Then
too.
you ask Jean Grey if she would like to go on a date with you. Just a friendly date. Nothing more, nothing less. You want to get to know each other better. To see if there could be anything between you two. Because you are attracted to her. I guess so.
How awkward. I'm helping you save your life and you're like, can I go out with you? I guess is really now the best time to be talking about this? Is this pre-Phoenix Gene? I think so. Worst part is it could be an actual X-Men plot. I would believe that. You know? I could see this being like an offshoot, one-off episode. Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Back. Redo. Oh, look at that. There we go. I like that. Don't cock block. Yeah, I'm sorry. I accidentally hit back. But that's nice to know that KoboldAI has a forgiveness path. Okay. You present Jean Grey with a coupon for Outback Steakhouse. Oh, a coupon for Outback Steakhouse. I like that. Okay, I'm leaving them. You're going for the. I'll keep that. Sure. I hope that was a joke, but I like it.
Whoa, what did you do that for? Because that restaurant has a special on steak for $12.99.
All right, now we're doing.
If you buy one, you get
Outback
one
Steakhouse.
free. You also get a free appetizer. So you pay $13.98 for the steak and $3.00 for the appetizer, which is enough for Jean Grey to eat as well.
Wow, how frugal of you. Changed it to steak. Yeah. I left it a steak. Jean Grey frowns through your frugal date when suddenly the Queen of England flies into the Outback Steakhouse. To kill you.
Jean Grey leaps off the table and starts fighting the Queen. You
You
try
can
to
edit
help
it.
her,
Yeah.
but the Queen pins you down and bites into your neck. Jean Grey screams in pain and the Queen drains your blood and leaves. Jean Grey collapses to the floor and dies. The police arrive and arrest you because you killed Jean Grey.
No!
You are sentenced to death by a firing squad.
That seems to be a common theme. Death by firing squad. Pierce the Queen's heart with a stake. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna charge you points, Kyril, if the story's over when you claim. The Queen totally framed you. I think I accidentally turned on readable colors. What? Oh, yeah. All right, so hold on. Yeah, I gotta reread that.
Jean Grey leaps off the table and starts fighting the Queen.
Noble.
You try to help her, but the Queen pins you down and bites into your neck.
We're gonna become a vampire.
Jean Grey screams in pain and the Queen drains your blood and leaves. Jean Grey collapses to the floor and dies.
Why?
The police arrive and arrest you because you killed Jean Grey. You are sentenced to death
It
by a
does look
firing squad.
suspicious. Before the Queen can get away, before the Queen can fly out the window from whence she came, you throw a T-bone right through her heart, and she falls backwards onto the grill. Throw a batarang.
The Queen of England is dead. Your career is ruined.
Yeah.
Your life is over.
Yes.
All because you were trying to be nice to your girlfriend.
Well.
So, Dr. Thomas, you see now why I am interested in what you know about the X-Men.
What?
Yes, sir. But I still don't think you understand who I am and what I'm capable of.
T-Bone is an amazing vampire killing weapon. Yeah. I'm sure that there's got to be some vampire movie, especially like a B movie, where a vampire is killed with a T-bone steak. Well, okay. I want to next this just because I'm confused as to who's talking right now.
Do you really think that after all these years I wouldn't know who you are? Do you really think I haven't had all of your friends and colleagues assassinated or framed for crimes they didn't commit? Do you think I don't know about your involvement in the JFK assassination? Or the Oklahoma City bombing? Or the assassinations of Martin Luther King Jr., John F.
Whoa, we're getting into some conspiracy theory shit here.
Kennedy, Robert Kennedy, Malcolm X, and Martin Luther King Jr.? Or the attempted assassination of President Reagan? Or the poisoning of Alexander the Great? Or the destruction of Pompeii? Or the sinking of the Titanic? Or the burning of the Library of Alexandria? Or the fall of Rome? Or the burning of the Alamo? Or the sinking of the Lusitania?
That is a lot. How old do you think I am? You realize the person accusing you of all these incidents is none other than ... Keep going with the list. That's too much.
Dr. Victor Von Doom. Yes, Dr. Thomas. I know all about your involvement in those events. I have every single one of your files. Every single one of them. I know your secrets, Dr. Thomas. I know everything about you. Well, then, Mr. Blackwood, you must know that I have a very good lawyer.
Wow. You assassinated JFK and MLK twice. Well, it was so devious we had to do it twice, I guess. And Dr. Victor Von Doom knows. This seems like a Doom thing to do. You sue Dr. Victor Van Doom. Victor Von Doom into oblivion. And your secrets remain safe with you. Jomana K. Ruse, yeah.
The good doctor will never reveal any information about you or your crimes. I would have to kill him first, but you don't have to worry about that, Dr. Thomas. I have already hired someone to kill Dr. Victor Von Doom. I have paid him $5 million to kill Dr. Victor Von Doom and anyone else who dares to expose your secret.
Oh. And the secret assassin is named
Logan. Chapter 13. Logan's limo pulled up outside the mansion and he got out of the car.
Yeah.
He walked across the lawn and stopped at the front door. He knocked 3 times, paused, then knocked twice more.
Wow.
The door opened and Cyclops stood before him. Logan, he said, come in.
Woo! It all comes back to X-Men. I think Dr. Victor Van Doom's also Marvel, right? Wow. What a place to end it. You were dating Logan's girl. I think, no, Logan's our hitman. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I think success. I think we'll be playing KoboldAI on Wednesday, probably, right? I think a pretty good first experiment. Thanks to Hank again for hooking me up with the link and getting this running and just building the damn thing. KoboldAI, check it out. It's free. You could join the Discord. Oh, damn. I should have had this ready. But KoboldAI. Here, I'll just post a Reddit link to Reddit/r Kobold. Here you go. Check out the subreddit. Find out how to play KoboldAI on your own. It does it through Colab. It's free. It's a little wonky to set up, but it works. They also have an installer so you can run it on your own machine, but I think it needs a pretty chunky video card to run. So, yeah, more KoboldAI on Wednesday. Submit your prompts, join the Discord, tell your friends. Bye ho wee way, everybody. Have a good night. Hope you had a good Easter if that's your thing. And see you Wednesday. Bye ho wee way.